So we're doing wellness checks on most of our outlying planets, ones that we haven't been to sometimes in, gosh, 40, 50 episodes at least. This neutron star happens to be one of those. We came here specifically because it is one of the two places we had found in the galaxy that had unipolar magnets. And those unipolar magnets are on NTR J0914 plus 3531. So we are going to head there right now and check on it and see if it has, how it's doing. Welcome everybody back to our Dyson Sphere program, Gamma Andromeda series here on YouTube. It is a YouTube exclusive, not anywhere else in the universe. There we go. Boom. And yes, the same thing that happened on the other planet. Interesting. This never got connected. That is very interesting. I don't know how that happened, but that never got connected by anything. Well, this planet seems to be doing just fine. This was an easy checkup. We have one unipolar magnet mine on this planet. There's only less than 1 million unipolar magnets right now. It has a lot of fractal silicon, of which we have 3 million planned. So I guess, fractal silicon's nice. I can't even remember really what is the fractal silicon for. I believe fractal silicon is it's the alternative recipe for crystal silicon. So it could be argued we need more, but I'm gonna kind of shy away from that at the moment because I think we're okay. I'm just looking at some of these alternative recipes real quick. Spin form. Particle containers take the particle containers. The advanced one takes the unipolar magnets. But I think I actually think I'm using the basic thing right now on a lot of planets to make particle containers. Because unipolar magnets just get eaten up so quick by them. And unipolar magnets you have to have to make plane smelters. Plane smelters you must have raw unipolar magnets to make plane smelters, and I never want to run out of them. I'm that paranoid of it, I guess. So I guess this planet is fine. It's got a backup of stuff. It's not short. It's not long on anything. The only thing I could say for this planet that I might want to do, because I found on one of my other planets that when these ran out, it experienced problems. So one thing I might want to do here is set up a little bit of a solar belt down towards the center of the planet, which would allow us in the future to expand here, but it would also just protect the planet from running into a problem later on from a power shortage. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to set up a single solitary belt around the center. We'll have to connect it all, but that's okay. There is liquid water on this planet, or is that a sulfur lake? That might be a sulfur lake. I want to go check that out. That is pretty dang cool. So this will give us extra power. It's not like we need it, but I got in a bad habit of not setting up multiple sources of power on planets. Like once I got the deuterium fuel rods, I just went all ham on being like, well, they can just all be powered by deuterium fuel rods. Forgetting for a moment though that if that flow ever got interrupted and the planet ran out of deuterium fuel rods, even if it got them back in again, there was no power to get them transferred into the power plants, because they got to go into the mini fusion power plant, and there has to be power for a sorter to get them in there. So although a belt does not require power, and you don't actually have to have power on a planet to have things imported to the planet, you do have to have power to have sorters to put stuff into your mini fusion power plants. And so when we got to the black hole system, there was no such, there was nothing going on there because the power had gone away, and when the fuel rods finally came back, there was nothing to put them into the power plants with. So we were kind of screwed. Okay, so we have it right up there, I believe, right? Yeah. So let's just take the power straight up there. We'll connect this power line. There we go. Now that is forever powered. Because the solar will never go away. Solar will never go away. Now we have way more power than we ever will need here. Which makes me go, I'm just going to take that down. And that down. And that down. Because honestly, yeah, that's the solar itself is giving way more power than we're ever going to need here. So I'm going to have these remote supply. And they'll just basically disappear off the planet at some point. Actually, I could just take them off the planet. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just do that. How much silicon does this planet have, out of curiosity? 14 million silicon here. That's not bad. There is an argument to be said for more silicon and fractal silicon, but I'll just keep that in my back pocket as something we could possibly do down the road. Possibly. But I think what I want to check on right now, there's nothing going on there. Yeah, look how far away Leonis Minoris is from here. Alpha Aquila is also really far away. What's this? Oh, that's another system that has tons of resources. Optical grading, spin form. Oh yeah, I should probably go tap that. Tap that planet. Okay, well, let's go to Alpha Aquilae, though, because that is where we are having all of our proliferator paint being made. So let's get going over there. Like I said, we're kind of doing wellness checks right now. We will check in with our... This is 24 light years away. Oh, why did I tag that? That's weird. 28 light years away. So while we're flying here, I want to check in. Oops. So our Dyson sphere is now up to 500. It's approaching 600 gigawatts now. 588 gigawatts. Absorbing nearly 30,000 cell points. It's got 14 of the 49 million made. It's supplying rockets to 78,000 planned, or 781,000 planned structure points. It's up to over 500,000. So it's doing pretty good. I mean, we will go back there and check on it, but I'm really pleased with it so far. I'm happy with the progress it's made. All right. Well, Alpha Aquila is going to be Alpha, and actually Elacrab we need to check on too. But Alpha Aquila is kind of an important place because that's where we set up all of our proliferator paint at. I think it's all set up on Alpha Aquila. Is it Alpha Aquila 1? I think so. I think I have several things set up in this system. Where's Alpha Aquila 1? Is that? Oh, there's silicon. Oh, I'm just tapping this planet. I'm tapping it. So we got optical grid. Okay, so this is definitely a resource planet. Okay. All right. No. I like that. That's okay. So I need to figure out where I have my... Where do I have proliferator paint being made at? That has to be Alpha Aquilae 2, 3? Alpha Aquilae 2? Yeah, I bet it's Alpha Aquilae 2. Okay. Wait, did I miss it? How did I miss it? Oh, I never pinned it. Okay. I know I used the pin thing. I have very hard time seeing things in space. Space is very large. Ah, here we go. Hello, Alpha Aquilae 2. Lots of spiniform. Oh. Is this just another... No, it's not. No, is this... No, I have it set up here, right? Okay, yes, I do. Okay, I was like, is this just another production planet or another resource planet? I'm gonna be pissed if it is. Whoa, wait a second. Are you kidding me right now? Well, we definitely have no problem with proliferator paint any longer. Each one of these is sitting with proliferator paint on the line. There is some being shipped out, but each one of these has like 20,000 proliferator paint in each one of those. So there is some proliferator paint making it out, but not much. Okay, that's pretty awesome. I must say, I did not expect that when I came here. I expected to be like, oh god, another problem to solve. Gotta figure something out. Okay, well, in this case, you know what we need to do? Do I have carbon nanotubes going anywhere here? Are carbon nanotubes going out anywhere on this planet? I don't think so. Okay, well, this is a good opportunity to get carbon nanotubes. I mean, look at all the carbon nanotubes that are just sitting here, just dead, not doing a damn thing. I have other systems that could use carbon nanotubes. I have other places that could use freaking carbon nanotubes. I'm actually gonna put these in here and remote supply those. I would put carbon nanotubes in here and remote supply those. And I think I'm just gonna have... Yeah, that is just sitting there doing nothing. Oh my gosh. Okay, well I'm gonna put a different splitter in here. There we go. Can I get that piece under there? Really? Really? And then can I bring this? There we go. Get those crossing like that. Get that going in there. Get that coming back down. Do I have proliferator paint around here somewhere? I do. Wow, that is like, look at that loopity-loop I have going there. That is crazy. Okay, let's put a splitter in here, I guess. There we go. Now hopefully that will feed right in there, and then right in there. Perfect. And then hopefully that will feed like that. Why won't it jump that line? Alrighty. Oh yeah, I went up another level. Let's just take it straight. Let's just take it straight down here. And then let's put a painter right on it. We can ship these off-world and they'll already be painted. There we go. That'll get all of these working again, hopefully. Yeah, already they're coming back to life. That whole bunch is coming back to life. This bunch will come back to life eventually. One thing I could do to help this line out as well is put a splitter in here too. Because this is two different lines coming in. Oh shoot, I should have put this one down a little bit further. There, we'll do that. Put another painter right here. And then we'll feed that into there. There we go. That'll double fill it. And hopefully that'll get this back up gone pretty quick. Well, it's already starting to get it going, so that's good. It's slowly easing it out. There's not room on the line here. Let me just ease its pain a little bit. There we go, and then we can just set it back down. Even though these are not proliferated, I'm just gonna put them in here anyway. There we go. I'll keep some for myself. So these are not. Yeah, those aren't able to clear because this is just getting pumped out so fast. One thing I saw Hadrian do on his video is you can go ahead and you can basically put a piler on the line, and what that does is it densifies the line so there's gaps now so that everything can start outputting again. It doesn't matter once it hits here, it won't matter. It'll all just go in there anyway. But that will help with densification. And it basically now you see all of them are producing again. And I need that to be happening. So all right, looks like we got tons of that going on here. Perfect. All right, so this planet looks to be pretty dang healthy. Everything is finally going good. Now, what's going on down here? Looks like oil's backing up. And oil was going out over here. Oh, So oil is not getting drawn off the planet very quickly. Okay, well, I had a feeling we'd run into this at some point. How's our power looking here? Power's a little shoddy, so you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put down a couple little power plants here. And then we're gonna have them burn just raw oil. It burns it so fast. Yeah, it'll just start burning off oil. So now all of these are free to make the to use the oil to make hydrogen and stuff. There's spiniform coming in there. I think we got all the spinform on this planet done. 2 million left on the planet, and yeah, it's all done. Good Lord, look how much crude oil's on this planet. And we don't have that planned. We only have 17.29 planned right now. And there's way more than that. Look at these 5 9s, 5 4s. I wish I needed the oil that badly. But I'm just at a stage where I'm not using a lot of it. Just honest to God. This will just help save us a little bit of headache. It's not going to solve the problem forever, but again, I don't want to deal with it right now. There we go. Let's send up a couple redundancies. That way these can keep flowing. I mean, even burning it with this is not like causing that big of a, it's not causing that big of a drain of it, which kind of sucks. I was hoping it'd be more of a drain, but it's not. Now these are getting down there. These are like 0.28, 0.16. Do I have coal exporting from here? Yes, I do have coal exporting. How much coal do I have planned? I have 3 million planned. And this planet has 6 million available, so that's not too bad. Again, oh wow, there's a 3 million right here. Might as well do it. Especially since we can get all the veins in one. Get a double trouble stuff there. There we go. And then I just need to run a belt from this. Wherever the other oil is. Okay, right here. I'm gonna put a splitter in there for right now. I just did T's on these before, but I think a splitter is probably the smarter way to go. Probably need to do that with these too, because, well, actually no, because those are barely putting anything out anyway. Yeah, these ones are barely putting anything out, but I don't want them to get, stopped by another one not producing. There we go. But I don't want them to get stopped by being overwhelmed by another line. I want them to drain completely at some point, so. Whoops. There we go. Perfect. Now I'm gonna do the same thing here too. Just put another T-junction down here. Let's see. What do I got? What do I got here? I got a little bit of oil. I'm just gonna dump it on that line real quick, and then we'll connect it up. The other nice thing about these T-junctions is if I ever want to bring more oil in from somewhere, I can just bring it in from another place and it won't make a difference. Okay, so these are all running again, which is great. Dump that oil off in there. That's perfect. All right, it looks like these lines are doing pretty good. So what are these missing? These are missing carbon nanotubes now. Oh shoot. Okay, well, I didn't expect that to be a problem. I mean, yes, I wanted carbon nanotubes to come, but I need to prioritize filters here so that they only go in there. Of course, when I came here, the whole system shut down. I'm like, well, we got all this extra stuff. And then when I get here, it's like, not really. Yeah, I want everything. I only want this fed. I only want this fed if the other stuff is not. I only want this fed if it's not filling up if this line's completely full. If this line's completely full, then I'm totally okay. Because this is coming down a long ways to get down here. Okay, that's filling up now. Okay. Problem, crisis averted. I was just shipping too much off planet. Okay, so this is actually starting to stack up now. That's what I wanted to see. I do need the carbon nanotubes elsewhere, but not that badly. My deuterium fuel rod, my deuterium plants seem to be doing good. We've got that coal being mined. Such a pretty planet, too. It's such a pretty planet. It really, truly is. I think just for the sake of us, we're here. We might as well. We might as well just tap into another vein real quick. There we go. Just to do it. Do we need to? Probably not, but these whole last few episodes have been about building up our resources, making sure that we aren't going to run shy of anything in the future, while letting Leonis Minoris do its job and fill the sky with more of our Dyson sphere. Alright, I think I'll bring these down to right about there. My bots have such great range now. Look at that. They go all the way up there. Oh, it's colliding with the iron. I was like, what is it colliding with? That's weird. Oh, it's colliding with the iron. Never mind. Get all that done. I know I'm overdoing it, but that's just how we roll. There we go. Now we have multiple veins going in there. The oil is building up here a little bit. It's not building up a lot, but that'll stop it from like, that'll stop it from over, you know, from like overflowing and stopping the production altogether. So it looks like we still are getting some carbon nanotubes in here. These have nowhere has called for these yet. Nowhere has called for those yet, which is disappointing. Very, very disappointed. All right, so Proliferator Paint World of Alpha Aquili is now officially got my stamp of, yes, you're good for another, I don't know, 20, 30 episodes, unless we run into some really, 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 really wonky problem that we can't solve. You are good to go. Ellicrab is a system that we did set some stuff in. We set a few things up there, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we got some hydrogen and stuff going on there. Is that all we have is hydrogen? Oh, I have never even really looked at this system in depth. It had one of the best deuterium gas giants that I had seen at the time in this system, and so that's why we went to Ellicrab in the first place, is because that was back in the day when we were originally trying to get deuterium, and we had a really hard time getting it. And so we went ahead and tapped Ellicrab 2 because it had a 0.19 per second deuterium. We got optical grading crystal in this system though too, and spin form. Okay, well, and that's an Ice Lake satellite. Wind and solar are kind of equal on it. This is a wind ratio planet, and it is a Pandora swamp, which I don't know if I've been to a Pandora swamp yet. I honestly don't know if I've been to a Pandora swamp. Let's check out a Pandora swamp, boys and girls. Kind of swampy. What does this planet have on it? It has spin form and organic crystal, but it has a lot of spin form. There's a lot of spin form on it and a ton of coal on it too. Looks like, so where's the spin form at? It's what, 4 million spin form? There's, oh, there, it's all in one cluster. All of the spin form is right over there in one glorious cluster. There's the spin form. It also has, what's its oil? Does it have any oil? Yeah, oh wow. 113 per second oil. A lot of oil on this planet. A lot of oil, a lot of coal veins too. Look at that. Look at that coal right there and there. Okay, well, I think next time we're going to set up this planet to be not a lot. We're going to get the organic crystal, the coal, the spin form. We're going to get all those things gathered up because it looks like it's all right here in one little compact little area. This has 38 million coal on it though. But the spin form, the organic crystals are like right here in one little area. Look at these seeps for oil too. 5, 6s. Wow. Really nice oil planet if we ever wanted to do that. Has a little, and it has a ton of silicon on it too. Ton of silicon. 33 million silicon, 38 million. No, 33 million and 38 million coal. So yeah, I think next time we will set up here to export a whole bunch of stuff. Let's check one more time before we finish up on our solar sails real quick, just to kind of get a pulse of what's happening. Okay, so it looks like the consumption has gone down a little bit because we were sitting at 17,000 at a moment at a while. So either we may just be having some ups. It looks like there was just a little blippity boo. But it looks like over the last 10 hours, we're pretty much using what we got. So our production is where it's at. In the last minute, where are they? Yeah, see, in the last minute, we're using up a ton. So there must have been like a little bit of a glitch or a hiccup there at some point. Something we might need to look into when we go back to Leonis Minoris and see what's what. I'm curious what we're using there right now. So we're using 15.6 thousand right now. And I don't think there's any problem on the we have 5,200 coming in there, and Nariel Zurich has 10K being produced there. So we have like 16,000 being produced, no problem at all. I think we even have some left on Alpha Andromeda or Gamma Andromeda that are being made on Gamma Andromeda 4, I think it is. Yeah, we're even making some on Gamma Andromeda right now. Gamma Andromeda is still using some, so I don't really have him going off world, but yeah, so yeah, we'll have to check that out. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this one, remember to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well if you haven't already. And if you really want to, check out that join button. We have some unique emotes you can use when we live stream Saturday and Sunday mornings on YouTube at 8 a.m., 11 Eastern, as well as some unique, exclusive, and early access content that is for members as well. So check that out. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment below if you want, and I'll see you next time for more Dyson Sphere Program.